Hi everyone, it's Lydia. Welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing you guys how to edit on iMovie like a pro. So let's get on with the video. Before we get started, here are some common keyboard shortcuts to help you through the editing process. Depending on what you use to record your videos determines how footage is uploaded. For example, on an iPhone or iPad, you would use AirDrop or Messages to import your footage, but on a regular camera, you would use an SD card to import all of your footage. After you've imported all of the footage onto your computer, right-click, press New Folder, and rename the folder to whatever your video is. Then drag all of the footage into that folder. Next, go into iMovie, press Create New Movie, and press Import Media. When you're importing media, make sure it's coming from your desktop, and then you can press the folder that you created with all of your footage. Next, drag all of your video clips into the timeline so you can start editing. If you want to make your timeline longer, drag the little button next to Settings. This ensures easier and accurate editing. Next, you're going to go through all of your clips and look for places where there are long pauses or places where you're not talking and cut those out. And you're also going to look for places where you're using filler words such as like or and cut those out so the viewers aren't seeing what you don't want them to see. In order to change your volume, you have to drag the line that's in the audio section of the video up or down depending on how loud or quiet you want your video to be. First, you're going to go to YouTube and search up the type of music you want with the words no copyright after it. Then you're going to find the music that you want and copy the link of that video. Next, you're going to go to a YouTube to MP3 converter and paste that link in that converter. Make sure that it converts the file into an MP3 file. Next, drag the downloaded MP3 file onto your home screen and play it so it gets added to iTunes. Now that you have your music, go into the audio and video section of iMovie and go to the music section. This should display all of the downloaded music that you have in your iTunes library. Now simply drag the music to the audio part of the timeline and adjust the volume to your liking. For zoom-ins, the first thing that you want to do is get the clip that you want to zoom in, and on the top there's a little crop button, and when you press that there's two options. There's crop to fill and Ken burns. The crop to fill zooms in directly where you put it, and the Ken burns zooms in slowly. For the crop to fit style, you would use the crop box in order to zoom in directly where you wanted it to be zoomed into. For the Ken burn style, you would use the two boxes to help you start your zoom in and end your zoom in. In order to get aesthetic text and fonts, I use an app called Fonto. When you're on the Fonto app, click the camera, press Plain Images, and scroll down to the green screen. Then once you're there, press that little 2048 by 2048 and make sure to press the 16:9 widescreen. Next, you're going to click on the share button and press use. Then you can add text and style it however you like. Then you're going to download the image to your computer and drag it into iMovie. You're going to press the little crop button, press fit, then press the little box and press green/blue screen, and finally set the duration of the text. In order to add voiceovers to your videos, press the little microphone and select the clip that you want to set a voiceover to. Click the red button, it'll give you a timer, and then you could start speaking, and then by stopping it, you press the red button again. First, you want to find a clip that you want to add an effect on and separate it from the rest of the clip. Then you're going to click on the little filter button at the top and it'll give you two options. The first option is a clip filter where you can change the color of the clip you selected. The second option is the audio effect, which changes the voice and tone of your clip. Once you've chosen your clip filter and your audio effect, you can also add in zoom-ins to make that clip even funnier. Hi everyone, it's Lydia. Welcome back to another video. To change the speed of a clip, go to the little clock or timer at the top of the screen, and there should be a variation of speeds to choose from. To add transitions, click on the Transitions button at the top of the screen. Look through the numerous transitions presented and drag the one you want into the timeline and in between the two clips. Next, set a duration for your transition. I usually do 0.2 seconds for a smooth transition. To make your transition pop more, add a sound effect. I usually use Gulfit. To add a green screen, find an image that you want to put as your base layer. Add the green screen on top of that layer and press the little box and press green/blue screen.